Hello everyone. Today I thought I would post about mindset and the journey to success in real estate investment. As some of you may know, I have been doing this now for 7 months. This is 7 months I'm entering my 8th month. And I have yet to get a deal, so to speak. And a lot of people in sub 2 will get their deal in the first week or so, and that is awesome. I think that's to be encouraged and to be applauded. But for those of us who don't, and you plod along, and you do the work, and you lay the foundation, well, what do you do with the fact that you haven't closed the deal yet, and yet you turn around and you've been in sub 2 for 7 months or a year or whatever it might be? I faced that myself, and there was a few moments where I really was kind of down about it. But at the same time, they were just a few minutes, because I know from what Pace is telling us and what I have in my heart and my gut, that if we just continue to build our reputation in the community and the foundation, it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time before it all clicks. And I have to say that I feel very, very positive about where I am right now, even though I don't have my first deal yet. And you might ask why. Well, I'll tell you why. Because I know I'm going to make this very big. It's not going to be just so-so or a little bit of money, but it's going to be a hell of a lot. I am chasing Pace. I'm using him as my mentor, but also as partly as my guide to try to move even faster than he has. So I give myself 3 years to be where he is now, maybe even 5. That's okay. It's not a race to in time. It's a race in journey. Like, where is it that you want to go? Right now, I'm delighted to say that I have set the foundation for my Gator funding. I'm working with 2 awesome fellow Gators, and we have connected with a couple of people that we really think are stellar and that we can do a fair amount of business with, and they happen to be sub 2, so that's even better. So it's just a matter of time before we get into a nice, solid path of doing Gator lending without having to worry too much about whether we're going to lose our money or not. So that's a very positive thing for me. I'm also at a point where I'm starting a new venture with 2 other people for reaching out to agents that, again, I'm so happy. I'm so honored to be working with these people. And this one will be definitely a longer haul, but it also has huge potential. So we're, once we bring this to the community, which will be down the road, I think we're going to have, it will give and contribute to the community a lot, and help everyone that's going to be involved. So, not to give away any secrets, but of course it has to do with agent reaching out to agents. But I'm very, very ecstatic that is taking hold. Now, the other thing that is going on is that I have been in talks with a number of my cohort that's going to be going to the Mastermind next week. And that's really wonderful, because we're getting to know each other already, and I see potential for some matchups, and in a few places there aren't that I can see right now, but that doesn't matter. I'm meeting great people. And I know that by the end of the Mastermind, which is, in the week, I'm going to have stronger foundation on getting going. So I am looking at Gator funding. I am looking at a great model for building buy and holds and some flips. I am also continuing to demand, I find, a creative deal here in the Chicagoland for myself to live in, which will later become an Airbnb, as well as a couple of other Airbnbs. I am going to do it. I've already started. I have John Sump. Thank you, John. You're an angel, who is guiding me and helping me. And he's in California. But anyhow, he has so much experience. It's just wonderful. But the point that I'm making is the foundations are being laid for the things that I want to accomplish by the middle to the end of next year. So I'm not losing hope. I'm actually gathering steam. And that's, I think, the lesson that comes out of what do you do if you haven't quite gotten where you want to go. As far as I'm concerned, I'm doubling down. I'm doubling down on going up the learning curve. I've already started to attend some Zooms on multifamily because I think that will take quite a while before I'm ready to partner up with a group of people and start that road. I'm already emotionally, I've connected with who I want to work with in storage units, and that is fantastic. That's just great because he's in agreement with that. We just have to start looking for the right opportunities, and he has the experience, and I will be doing my share of the work, and when I have the experience I can pass it on. But I am not going to be discouraged because I don't have my first deal yet. It's not about the quick start. I mean, if you can have a quick start, that's nice, take it. But if you can't, I believe this is well worth working for long term. So no room, no time to be discouraged, rather to be driven by wanting to build deeper relationships for the long haul, and knowing that it will be absolutely worth it in the long run. It's worth it every single day because, I meet a couple of idiots along the way, but overall I'm meeting really good people and laying the foundation to either help connect them to someone else who they can work with, or they can help, or they can benefit from, or to, straightforwardly say that I want to work with you. So awesome. But like Pace says, I think we need to really reach out to our community and to keep doing that. I noticed that Marco Rivera had posted, that how many Zooms he's doing a day. And I kind of chuckled because I'm doing even more. So I'm like, okay, I'm on the right path. Marco Rivera, if you guys haven't looked him up, you should. He's awesome, very successful. He is, way more successful than I am. But he's been at it for a while. So I was pleased when I heard him, posting that you got to keep meeting people. You got to keep working towards expanding your network and getting to know people deeply. Not just on the surface. And that takes time. So I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. And the other thing that I'm okay with is having moved into Chicago to help my daughter. Her daughter, my granddaughter, is now 3 weeks today. 3 weeks today. And she's already had multiple outings. I think she's at the zoo now with her parents and another little family and their kid. So she's just a gem. She's just a gem to watch how they actually develop at that early stage, because it goes so fast. So I'm glad that I'm here. And as much as I, was like hesitant about the weather, look at this glorious weather. I mean, I know it's a teaser. It's trying to convince me to change my time frame of staying here for no more than 2 years to 20. And that's not going to happen. I am going to still go to where I want to go. I think Arizona's a little too hot for me, Pace. Sorry. I think it's going to be California with their ridiculous taxes. But Illinois has disgusting taxes. So there you go. But anyways, I just wanted to update you on not getting discouraged, but rather to get more committed and more determined and get to meet people at a deeper level. And it will all be well worth it in the long run. You get more focus and you get more ideas that come your way. So it's all good. And before I sign off, I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see how beautiful the leaves are right now. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. And anyways, I do think that the trees in this area can be pretty spectacular. But that's it for now. I will keep you abreast.